Hey guys, I was muted.
Nice.
But
Nice. Well done.
we're here now for the playoffs. So I'm joined today by my good friend Michaels.
Was I muted?
Yeah, we were both muted.
Oh, you're terrible at this.
Yeah, that was
That's
my bad.
okay.
Anyways, so we're gonna have a
Yeah.
look here at the two teams that are gonna be playing tonight. So this first one is the Rebbl, coached by Crystal Hunter. So this is a name that you guys probably haven't seen too much around Rebbl, but he's a big name over in the Champs ladder. Spoilers, Ramaset. Let's not get into our 48 hours of spoilers.
I don't see how that's related.
So
to
this team
spoilers.
actually looks pretty cool. I mean, 2 Claw as your first level ups on Storm Vermins. Gotta feel nice. Gives them quite a good killing power. The Gutter Runners are... I mean, there's a couple ones that are a little underdeveloped for what you'd expect, but I mean, Bernie, 2 hours, Buffon. Wow. That's a good Gutter Runner. Agi 5 can get in anywhere with his leap, and he's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. He's got a decent Sacker with 2 heads and Strip Ball Wrestle that interestingly has guard.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, sure.
Sure.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I don't hate it. He's got a big hand, just in case the ball is in a lot of tackle zones. He's got a Wrestle on the other Gutter Runner. Aptly named, Stop Killing My Gutters. As we see, 2 of his gutters are pretty underdeveloped. He has Kick on the team. No Dirty Player to speak of yet, but I mean, you can get by without Dirty Player. No spoilers, please, Saima. Let's keep it 48 hours.
I don't know.
A thrower, which is, you know, not great. Yeah, it's a thrower. But it's a pretty awesome team, and he's been tearing it up this season. So, really excited to see what he can do tonight. Coming off the back of a 7-0 game in his final week. A game in which he actually said in chat in Rebbl Discord before the game, I'm going to take this one easy and try to not get my players killed. But yeah, there's a decent bench, you know. 2 players on the bench. Nice to have as rats.
Nah, rats are bullshit. Killed a lot of them.
Now we're going to take a look at his opponent tonight, who is going to be Jimmy Burrito from the Punchman's Report.
Jimmy Burrito's team is bullshit. Killed a lot of them.
And yeah, Jimmy Burrito's team, Thick, Rich, and Creamy, is looking quite strong. El Padrecito, his controversial market purchase at the start of the season. No. He did pick it up off the market, though, and it is quite a terrifying werewolf to go alongside Paris Stilton Jr. Everyone's favorite flesh golem of Artie Makes You Farty. A pretty sweet ball carrier in Moldby Blue the 5th. Gonna be very nice having Sure Hands on his ball carrier, given that Crystal Hunter does have a sacking Gutter Runner. Very, very deep bench. I'm not sure if he's gonna sack some of this before the game. But a lot of players to foul with. He has 1 dirty player. But more importantly, have you seen these zombies? Like 3 guard zombies on Necro. It helps him make up for the lack of guard on his flesh golems and whites.
That's normal. Everybody's got that. Right?
Yeah, lots of red numbers on this screen. We've got... I don't know if this is a niggle as well. No, just an armor bust.
Also normal.
An agi bust. A movement and an agi bust. 2 niggles. Yeah, a lot of injuries, but that's just because he's been, you know, playing up in Rel 1 where you get destroyed. So how do you think this one's going to go down, Michaels?
If he targets both those wolves and gets them out of there, that's game over. He's going to get a wizard too, so that'll be fun.
Yep, quite a few inducements going to be popping into
I'm expecting the burrito to not go to the next round.
Okay, well, let's see if we're going live. Let's see.
Man, look at all these fucking menus. Why are there so many menus in this game?
I know.
Jesus.
Grab. Nope.
Why haven't they started
waiting
yet?
A bit on the start of the game then.
God damn it.
Yeah, Cyanide's menus are great.
Ugh. Ugh. What's up, Stouticus?
Hey guys.
Yeah, Stouticus has finally joined us from his Imperium game. Are you looking forward to seeing some rats try to beat down a scary-looking Necro Team Stout?
After the last 2 games I've played this afternoon, I just want to see 2 teams explode.
Well, they
Nice.
both have quite a lot of claw, Mighty Blow, so you could get your wish tonight.
Told Jimmy to hurry it up. Tired of that guy's bullshit. Let's go. God damn it.
Ornin's game's up.
Oh, let's just do that one.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, there are actually a couple games live tonight at the same time, so you guys want to multi-twitch with Aussie Viking R. That's where the Ornin versus Surge game, I believe, is going to be on.
That'd be fun.
So lots of great Blood Bowl tonight. 4 pretty great coaches playing at the same time. Because when you're trying to schedule 58 games in 1 week, there's going to be overlap.
And even more after that, there's another one I think starting at an hour and a half from now, and then there's one 3 hours from now that Mr. Christie and I are covering.
Yep. Yeah, Steak Mittens is covering the one at 9:30.
Oh, yeah, I was going to jump in with that one, so these guys need to play quick. I want to watch my stays get stomped into the dirt.
Let me see if I can find out if they're starting.
Well, Jimmy Burrito's in the game.
Okay, he is in Blood Bowl 2 now.
Yeah.
That means we're not
That
that
is
far
for
away.
certain. Gotta get away from all that asshole vodka that he's drinking. Isn't that what he was drinking on his stream? I think it was the asshole vodka is what he called it. Alright, he says they started up. He's put his asshole vodka down for a minute
Sweet.
to throw.
So we'll just wait till it appears on Cabal TV and then get this thing started. Have you guys been paying attention to the bingo squares at all?
No.
You guys playing in that?
No.
Ah, and there we are.
You know what I've been doing? Drinking all day. That's been pretty good. Since like noon. It's been
Same
awesome.
here.
Yeah, playoffs are the best.
Is that because it's playoffs or it's July 4th?
It's the 5th.
Well,
Actually.
the weekend. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Holiday
no,
weekend.
it's definitely, yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't have to work, so, I mean, that's cool.
So I'm assuming that we got the kickoff won by... Which I can't really assume that because sometimes rats like to kick. But anyways, we're going to have the rats on defense for this first half. And Jimmy Burrito is going to start with the ball.
That's not good.
So we did see Jimmy fire a couple of his zombies. I thought his roster was a little too big when we were looking at the team. So that's probably what took them a bit of time. And in terms of inducements, Crystal Hunter was able to purchase a wizard, an extra
Apo.
apothecary, and a Bloodweiser babe.
I think it's a keg now. But, I mean, you know, that's cool if you want to keep being all misogynist, I guess. But I'm pretty sure they made it a keg now, so just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, just throwing that out there. I mean, fine this time, but maybe going forward, if you could not live in the 50s anymore.
So it looks like we're going to be fielding the full 6 line rats just to protect his players, not offering up any of the storm vermin as potential blitzing targets without work. And is going to bench the thrower and the big hand gutter runner. I'm a little interested on benching the big hand just because...
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Usually you would think being on defense, the big hand would be very
You'd
good.
want the big hand, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Versus the wrestle one that just has wrestle and nothing else but wrestle.
So I believe Jimmy's going to be trying to get some SPP onto this brand new white and mostly brand new flesh column, only with 2 SPP. Because carrying both of those players without skills far into the playoffs does not seem like a fun idea.
I don't like that white. The Mighty Blow one on the line, that's kind of shit. Well, I mean, if he gets a blitz, then it's really shit. I guess that's the one instance in which it's shit.
Yeah.
Which happens all the time. So I don't like it.
Though I think if there's a blitz, his players getting hit is the least of his problems against rats.
Maybe.
Ball is kicked far to the sideline.
Yeah.
So a failed pickup could be doom.
Or hilarious.
Yeah, or hilarious, whichever way. Depends what team you are.
And who you're rooting for.
A lot of pillow hands so far. Unimpressive bout of blocks.
Yeah, I mean, Mighty Blow shouldn't be expected to fire every hit.
Yes, it should. Okay, that's better.
There you go.
Better.
And that's an extra free player.
Yay, Tastes Like Octo Chicken is a good name and fits the theme still.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good Pokemon to get.
So he fired some bench and got it right back. Free of charge.
Yep,
Nothing
just
wrong with that.
Necromancer things.
Now, you can't blitz right in with the wolf without taking a dodge, so he probably doesn't want to do that.
Well, that's weird.
What's that?
You can't get a player card for the freshly made zombie by clicking on it.
I think something else has to happen before you can get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another action.
Good old Cabal Vision.
Taking a zombie blitz, looks like.
Now you can get it.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's a... Yeah, zombie blitz, I guess. I mean...
Yeah,
it's got
doesn't
block.
want to do the...
Doesn't really want to risk either of the wolves going that far forward.
Right. Oh, that is... Is that bait, you think? Please punch my... Oh, no.
And the scary pickup happened, but it scattered inbounds, thankfully, for Jimmy's perspective.
Yeah, but... I mean, he can get right down there.
Yeah, Mighty Blow would have broken that line rat. Also would have left the werewolf based up with the storm vermin, and then potentially failing to dodge
he'd
off.
have to... Yeah.
If dice work like that.
Right.
Also, if you got them both down and wrestle, you put yourself on the floor to get kicked in the head.
Yep.
Mm.
And even though there isn't a dirty player on the rat team, they still have a bench and are probably very happy to foul you with his kick player.
Now, is that the niggled one too? Yes.
The unskilled line rats.
So you just hit count market and gun for the ball here, right? that's the go-to plan?
Yeah, I mean, there's a pretty easy path through there.
Mhm.
Can any of the gutter runners actually... Yeah, one of the gutter runners can reach that ball. A little
Yep.
sad that the Agi 5 can't get it. But... You could use the
I'm
other
sad
gutter
too.
runners to kind of screen off the werewolves, probably.
Mhm. I don't think you want to use the Agi 5 on the screen, but
I mean, you might have to.
It doesn't matter for dodging, at least, with that he doesn't have Agi 5. He's got 2 heads, so he dodges it as Agi 5.
Yeah.
Pickup's harder, but not
Mhm.
much harder.
Probably going to be blitzing through the white, yeah, with just the Claw Mighty Blow instead of the Palmer.
Yep.
And then you can even get this Storm Vermin a little bit deeper in and maybe base up the Werewolf or...
Oh, yeah.
To go crazy, or just screen with him.
Uh-oh. Always fine.
Well, Claw doing the work there. Getting that stun. Get to a kind of decent screening spot if he just goes, yeah, just continues the rest of his movement. Now, it depends where you can get these other gutter runners, but we could be
Well, I mean,
looking at a
Agi
very
5, you
quick
just
score.
you just run them straight through, right? Like, who cares?
Now, it is worth noting that he can't really get through the middle of the formation because Havarti is in the way, and Havarti does have diving tackle.
Everyone forgets about the diving tackle.
But that makes it not work, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you start thinking about it, it starts working. 4+ if you're going into a tackle zone, though. Through DT.
Yep.
Oh, he's going.
Not a care in the world.
Oh, gets the 5.
No problem.
Good
Oh,
to
he
go,
went back into it.
again.
I don't think he saw it.
Yeah,
He
he
saw
doesn't
the
know
distance.
it's there. He doesn't know it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, and it gets him.
Because you don't expect it on a flesh golem, right?
Exactly.
I mean, why would you? Fucking flesh golem.
And that is why that flesh golem can actually do work.
Yeah.
Whoops.
But it's a very useful skill after he has blodge and stand firm.
Well,
And then I
he'll know
think,
next time.
One of the bad parts there was if he had rolled a 2 and it failed on that first one instead of a 1, maybe he would have realized that there was the diving tackle there and he wouldn't have went back into it.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just knew it was there and was just, you know, trying to make the 3+ anyways.
I think he did it to avoid tackle on the wolf.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because it's a 2.
Well, exactly, because he had already used his dodge reroll, so tackle kind of didn't matter anymore.
All I know is that gutter runner gonna get it with that storm vermin. He's hosed.
Jimmy is being quite aggressive here with his forward movement of the white and zombie onto these gutter runners in the back. No, I meant that he dodged out of the tackle zone of the flesh golem and then went back in to make another dodge off him. The second one just got him. Okay, big claw plum hit coming into the storm vermin. Gonna find the power on the second try. Frenzy's a good skill.
I think you hit that button. Yeah. Well, he's fine.
Yeah, you hit the button and roll double ones.
That's depressing.
Now we're back to the same situation at the start of last turn. The rats can easily get to the ball and split this Necro team.
Oh, there we go. Big fancy pickup.
Well, at least the wrestle, the one gutter runner being stunned kind of helps you out a bit. Random boy asking Crystal Hunter to foul the werewolf for the greed pile-on punished square on the bingo card.
That's the spot, I guess. Far, far away.
Yeah, you don't want to carry on that goal when the wizard's coming, but you also have to carry on that goal whenever this gutter runner or strip ball is nearby. Bit of a catch-22 there.
Well, you're not going to carry on any of these wolves. The only other one would be the rookie flesh golem. White, sorry, not flesh golem.
There are no real good
But
carriers
still.
on this team. That is actually one of the weaknesses of Necro.
Oh, he left him a big old hole there. He's like, come on into my backfield, guy.
That's what I was saying. He could, even if he had left the wolf there, he could easily blitzed him down and then flooded the backfield again.
Yeah, and the goal's
Jimmy
really only reaching halfway line next turn, so can't get punished too much because the forwards White and Zombie aren't even being like a forwards cage to put the ball into next turn.
Maybe you blitz that stupid Mighty Blow White in the back there. Right in his stupid face.
Now the werewolf at the back is technically in range of a blitz from the claw.
Oh, you're right.
Tackle Storm Vermin.
That's pretty good too, actually.
It is a double GFI, however, so that might be enough.
Well, if you want 2 dice too, you're taking 3 GFIs.
And if you don't pile on and follow, you can get tackle on the ghoul.
Yep. Yeah, 3 GFIs if you want the assist. Now,
Yeah,
obviously, there's also a nice guard zombie sitting over here by the werewolf that's on the floor. That is ripe for not only blitzing, but then getting your other Storm Vermin back into, like, you know, a decent position.
Yeah.
Rather than having him stuck there.
Oh, no.
We're gonna say, you know what was really sucky? Diving tackle. You know what I wish didn't exist? Diving tackle.
Right.
Also, worth noting, Havarti does have a nibble, as chat points out.
Uh-oh. Cannot seal the deal.
Oh!
Rats. Oh, there we go. Yay!
And that's a nice sound to hear.
Oh,
And it's a regen.
Boo.
And that is why regeneration is a cheating skill.
No,
yeah,
it's
only
not.
assholes will play a regen team.
No, it's not.
Interesting choice to try and hit a Blodge Firm player. Doesn't find the POW necessary.
Well, now what do? You got to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, we're just gonna send some gutters up into the backfield. Might dodge the Storm Vermin in there as well.
You have to move the Agi 5 gutter.
Oh, yes.
Somewhere.
Dodge is a very good skill, apparently.
Gosh, these ones.
Yeah, he's rolled a 1 on the first dodge of, I think, all the Gutter Runner actions he's taken.
Sheesh.
But as long as you don't roll the second one, it's pretty nice.
I think you have to dodge out that Storm Worm and get it closer to the ball. Make it more relevant for next
Yeah.
play.
I mean, if you do that play, then that Storm Vermin's just going to be blitzed by the werewolf again.
Better than your Gutter Runner.
Or you could just throw another dodge.
Fell down. Wah wah.
That is a lot of 1s on dodging. Yeah, there's quite a bit of room to foul there. Could blitz the Gutter Runner as well with Paris Stilton. Or El Padrecito, because they, for some reason, both have jump up, which means they have so much movement. Did he bench the dirty play or no?
No, I benched the kick.
I'm having trouble seeing dirty player. Where is he? Did he fire the dirty player? Did he not have one?
I don't think he had one.
I thought he had one.
I don't know.
He must have fired the dirty player.
I don't know what happens in these upper divs. You're all crazy people.
I mean, all I remember is I saw dirty player on the roster, and it's not on the roster anymore.
He actually could move the ball all the way up to midfield.
Yep.
Surf the lineman with wrestle with the wolf that's on the ground right now, and cage up with all the rats pretty much on the right side of the field.
We are going to be putting the ball up in that area. Might be a little bit of a based cage, with the flesh golem only able to deal with one of the 2 line rats at best.
It'll be alright.
Or you could blitz one of them off and truly make the cage fine. Oh, he can punch them both. Never mind. Yeah, because there's the white behind. Still would need to get another assist, though, onto the kick one.
What is this? Where's the blitz coming, big guy?
No surf.
No.
He could still surf with Paris Stilton.
GFIs, yeah, that's
One
awful,
GFI,
though.
yeah.
It's an awful surf.
Probably blitzing the Gutter Runner, to be honest. The agility one. And if you, so by filling in this, with the rat body, that square, he ensures that the Agi-5 can only sidestep away from where the ball is. So it's a relatively safe blitz. The only problem is you're leaving a bit of your cage open at the top corner.
A big bit. It's a 3+.
Okay, so we're not gonna
One
blitz
die
the Gutter Runner.
sack.
We're just gonna take this stand firm.
Now that
over
works.
there.
He needed to do that in order to Never mind. I was
Yeah.
gonna say shore up that cage,
He's gonna
but
shore the
he can
cage.
still
The
do
other
it.
corner is gonna be the werewolf.
Yeah.
He just didn't want the werewolf on the claw palm side of the cage.
yeah, that makes sense.
He'd rather that his white, with 2 injuries already, got claw palmed. Seems like a relatively easy wizard score, though, because Agi-5 is standing, and Wrestle Gutter Runner can run to the corner where he can't even be hit by the werewolves. So you get a guaranteed 1-turn stall here.
There it is. Ah, ha, ha.
And it's a fireball instead of a lightning bolt. Interesting.
There's 1 out, 2, 3.
Not the worst scatter for Jimmy. but not
Rebbl
having
punch right in the face.
the ghoul on the field is really bad.
Werewolf punch in the face. Hmm? Hmm.
I think going with the fireball there was a good idea.
Personally,
Especially on the
I would
ghoul
have lightning
carry.
bolted it, just because it doesn't really have a good answer to the ghoul. So you'd rather the ghoul was a 2+ rather than a 4+ to go down.
You got him anyway, though.
Yeah, it's 8v7. If you get him, you're mostly... If you're going to get him knocked down, you're probably going to get him.
Yeah, but you want to get him knocked down, right? That's the part that I like. The lightning bolt.
The fuck was that?
The dice did work in the end, so he'll say he picked the right one, but, you know.
Yeah, get your
Generally, when you
theory
have an
crap
Agi
out of here,
5
jackwagon. It worked, it's fine.
Generally, when you have an Agi 5 gutter runner, you don't really mind the 4 corners still standing, so you just bolt it.
No, I understand that, but if you can make it slightly easier...
Okay, so this guard gutter runner is coming in very useful here, as he's going to be able to get both the claw palm on this white and knock down this zombie.
Mm-hmm. I'm still surprised he didn't hit El Padrecito with claw on the sideline there.
Well, I think he just wanted to get a better shot at clearing this ball.
Well, he did.
Side. But yeah. Does not get the stand firm blodger out of the way.
Save the reroll for the pickup. It's not terrible.
Yeah, no, it's a good choice.
Hmm?
You are Agi 5.
Yeah. Oh, and he needs it. Come on, 3+.
Gets the 5.
There it is. There it
now
is.
you can just leap out because you have tackle on you.
That is funny.
And then it's just literally a quick pass away from a full stall.
Even if he fails the pass, he's not in a bad
Even
spot.
though it's a short pass, because you don't need 2+ short passes, so you might as well run further down to do the pass, so that you're still in a little bit of a screening position for El Padrecito. Yeah. Oh, and we dropped the ball.
Come on, Butterfingers. Get your shit together.
Unfortunately, this does mean that the werewolf can get over there to the ball. Because you can knock the gutter runner down out of the way and then get through with the werewolf.
Hmm?
Everyone's favorite thing on wizard turns is rolling 2 1s.
Oh, AV6. Ooh, punch in the face.
AV6.
You have to Apo this.
Yeah, this is a very good, aggressive, win the game Apo.
And he's got 2, so that's...
And he's got 2,
yeah,
so
no
yeah.
reason, no reason not.
No reason not to.
But that's
even,
also a sacker,
Is there an
so...
echo?
Even if you had 1, probably would have been right to reroll it. To Apo it. Gonna place tackle onto the Agi 5.
You surfed that, the guy, right? No, he's just ignoring. Okay.
No, we're going after the ball. This is a bit of an unfortunate because it's not a turnover, but you probably should reroll it. Just because of the ball being...
Oh, yeah. And it's fine. It's fine.
But now you don't have a reroll for the pickup and or GFI to get to the ball.
Yeah. I guess you foul with Turleyenda.
And because of that, we're not going to go for it with that. We're just going to try and get a zombie down there, and we double skull with the flesh skull. So this would be a great spot for big hand gutter to just swoop in, pick the ball up, get it to Agi gutter, and score. Yeah, did not stand up the white, worth noting. Probably was thinking about dodging with it. That's the only reason I would see for not picking it up, or maybe he just forgot about it.
Oh no, and stuff.
The zombie is doing its job. He's occupying players.
Yeah, he's... Okay.
Now the problem for the rats here is there's just not that many rats available to use actions this turn.
Not without a bunch of dice.
And they're all on tackle. The ones that have dodge, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost thinking you just do this 2+ dodge away from tackle, pick up in 2 tackle zones, 4+.
Yep.
Try to get it to the Agi Rudder. Because I think if you just try to put it onto the Rebbl Gutter Runner instead and pick up with the Agi, then you're...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but interesting, we actually choose to go after the werewolf with a dodge that's a 3+.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, or I mean, that's too bad.
And it's a very good choice because it nets him a nice Kaz with a double 6/5.
Yep,
Would have
good
killed
game.
a tree.
It's not over yet.
You sure? Sure
Yeah.
about that?
Because the palm wolf is still on the field.
So we are going to go
There
with
we
the
go.
pickup with the Agi and try to get it to this Rebbl guy.
Yeah, that seems smart because he can just leap over and not lose a lot of movement.
Yeah, I was just thinking it wasn't smart if you still had that other wolf standing.
Right. But he's not.
Because
No,
then
this-
there's a wolf over there.
Oh,
leap
man, this
fails.
guy's dice are awful. He should roll better.
Got the ball, though. Now we do have to get a 2+ off tackle, so if we see another one... Now,
There's
if this
nowhere
Gutter
you
Runner
can
had
go.
Wounds of Steel, I would be passing it, but he does need to get off.
I mean,
since he doesn't
he's
have
got to
it.
dodge this last lime rat to really be safe. 'Cause there's just nowhere good to go.
He's getting surfed if that line rat doesn't make the dodge.
Yes.
I don't like any of this placement. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I think the Rebbl Gutter needed to not be surfable.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of jank.
Ooh, we're just gonna hold it onto this Gutter Runner. So that at least forces the no surf play.
Oof. I'll be right back.
Which I guess is smart to not give it to the guy he put in a surfable position, because Jimmy's forced to go after the ball.
Yeah, but now you're painted a big target on your Agi 5.
Yes.
That's holding the ball.
Still has
That's
one
more
apple
important
left.
than that wrestle. That has one, yeah, but if it dies, Appo isn't a guarantee.
No, Appo is not a guarantee. We've seen that plenty of times throughout the season.
Oh, sorry.
Like week 13. You missed a lot of stuff, Superfed. A lot. Pretty sweet fireball that got rid of the ghoul. You missed Paris Stilton getting Kaz'd out of the game.
Farty makes you farty. Got injured, but regen died.
Yeah, died but
Regen.
regen. And we're gonna nail the gutter. But the gutter's fine. Ooh, and that is a
Ooh.
terrible scatter.
That's great.
Does he just have to pick this ball up? It's not even with the dodge werewolf.
Do you think without sidestep, you want to try that? I don't think that would be good. That'd be bad.
Yeah, if he tries and fails, he gets surfed. But if he doesn't try, I think this is just an easy Ag5 gutter bullshit.
I don't know. He's out of rerolls. I mean, not great. It's not great.
Obviously, not breaking the armor on the Ag5 is such a big loss for him here. Worth noting that the rats don't have any rerolls left. So
I swear there's an echo.
Pickup fail could be terrible. I'm gonna reposition our Storm Vermin with the Blitz. Probably onto the Werewolf. As bad as basing your players up with Claw Palm sounds, I think it's the right choice in this case.
Well, if you just click Ag5, ball, end zone, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of done then. Turnover.
Oh, is he gonna do it? He does.
Oh yeah.
Gotta give him a little pause to psych himself up for that GFI. Yeah, a single one rolled on the sequence, but luckily for the rats, it was on the dodge, which had the inbuilt. So at least the ghoul comes back. So that is one thing that is working in the Necro's favor.
It's got 2 turns? I wasn't really paying attention. It's got 3 turns.
3 turns.
It's doable.
It's doable.
I mean,
it's a movement 8 ghoul. I mean, it's almost as fast
possible.
as the gutter runners.
Yeah, you can do it to do. It's fine.
And your werewolves also do it. Like, Necro, surprisingly, are pretty good at quick scores.
Are they? I've never played them.
It's not surprising, seeing they have 2 movement 8s and a movement 7.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's a little hard because you can't protect your fast players. But,
I've one-turned with werewolves in Clan.
Yeah, you don't need to protect them sometimes, like with Travel Scrabbles ones.
It is worth note that the rats are down to 11 players, so any removals will mean they're down going into the second half.
We still got one more APO.
Yeah, the ghoul is back, Travel. So it's a little better. If the ghoul wasn't back, I'd be betting on 2-0 for the halftime score, just because of the strip ball. Yeah, it looks like he's not really setting up to hit these line rats much.
Nah, he just wants the position to move the ball. Is kick still a thing?
Kick is
kick's
not
a thing.
Still a thing. Just a badly hurt, so he'll still be around later. And now you just get to screen off in front of all the fast players.
Well, good thing he's got Big Hand out there. Now it's game over for the burrito because Big Hand guy's on the pitch.
Big Hand Guy excels at getting balls out of cages when you wizard them. Oh wait, he already used the wizard.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, you know, big hand's not necessary. You could always just 6+ pick the ball up in the middle of a 5-man cage with Skaven.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that in Clan this weekend. It felt disgusting. Literal 6+ pickup.
Yeah, that's all you have to do is roll 6s.
Oh yeah, I did that in Clan too.
This
And-
was
and you
Jimmy's
win the
half,
game.
Jericho.
Yeah.
It did cost Crystal Hunter the Wizard and all his rerolls to get the score, but he did get it.
A nice deep kick.
Mr. Christie's a bit sad that I'm making him relive the 6+.
Oh, was that against him?
Yep.
What's he gonna do? Pass it? He's not gonna pass it. That's foolish. Far away from these other two.
So we're still 2
gunners on the other side.
GFIs from the end zone at this range. On that pool.
I don't think he's too worried about a couple of GFIs though.
Yeah, I think what he has to be more worried about is the gutter runners potentially getting to the school. Ro61 is in range.
Hey, step away for a minute. Be right back.
But yeah, this is definitely a lot of pressure on Jimmy. He does need to score this half. Otherwise, I think the Rats can just play the old go up by 2 and stay ahead game.
I believe he was hoping to knock down that line rat so he could get Havarti on
the Agi.
the Agi 5.
A little scary because you'd be placing him next to the Claw.
Yeah, but that's the one piece you really want to lock down for this.
Does it even lock him down though? he just 2+ leaps off.
Yeah, force a leap instead of a dodge, but
Or 3+ dodges off. 1 in 9. It's not that bad. I just find diving tackle when it doesn't have tackle a bit fake. But yeah.
Jimmy doesn't have to rush. He's got 2 turns after this, and movement 8 means he only has to get 3 more squares forward, so he doesn't have to push down the field this turn, and he doesn't.
We'll see whether the Rats decide to be aggressive trying to get to this ball, or if they just try and screen it off. A bit of a heavy commit to this left-hand side, so if you do fully screen the left, it might be hard to switch sides.
Yeah, that's actually what I was just thinking. Putting the wolf all the way over there makes it really hard to switch if all the rats go to
a big
that
screen
side.
on that side, but you never know. The werewolf can switch pretty easily, it's just the flesh golems that can't.
Yeah.
I don't know if he didn't go up far enough yet, Atomex. I think he's okay this turn, but depends what the Rats do. Ooh, having wrestle is nice. Doesn't turn over for that 1 and 9.
He does have the 2 gutter runners on the right flank, just in case he were to switch sides. Can easily get a shot on that side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely not controlling any of the space. That's for sure. Gonna try to find a palm onto this white, but push means stand firm, and now your rats are a bit out of position. Do you even have enough for a full screen? I wouldn't say this is easy. We're gonna be talking about line rat dodges now.
I was gonna say, not without dodges.
If they were elves, this would be easy, but I mean, even ones happen for elves.
I was just gonna say, because ones don't happen.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely happen.
I feel like I walked away and came back and nothing changed.
You can free 1 line rat here with a block.
Did they pause it while I was
dodge
gone?
the gutter runner. Ooh.
Oh, speaking of ones.
Only a stun, but this leaves the middle of the field pretty easy to push through.
No, Michaels, not much happened. He went in for a blitz on the stand firm blotch white in the middle of the field and didn't get it.
He can dodge the gun runner, seems like the end to a lot of these plays. Oh, now we get a mighty blow hit onto the claw bomber.
That's the end of a lot of gutter runner lives.
Also fine.
So how far forwards does he need to push this turn? Quite far. Werewolf can get decently far with GFIs. Vardy really can't get anywhere interesting, so he should go up and base the Agi 5 and the thrower, probably.
No, diving tackle, right?
Yep.
Still a thing.
Still a thing. See if it catches the Agi 5 gutter.
Now he can get in range with 2 GFIs and still have a cage, kinda. Yep.
So he's in range right now.
That is the spot.
I'd like to see the werewolf further forwards.
I think he's gonna blitz sideways with Havarti on a Johnny Fabulous, I think is the plan. Because that seals that cage up then. Yeah, dude. It's only 1 GFI. Hit that line rat right in the center. Oh, I guess we're that.
That's not bad.
If you want to just be boring.
He's gonna blitz with the werewolf.
Whatever. Yawn.
The real question is whether he blitzes the claw mighty blow with the werewolf, which he does.
Yep. We didn't have to wait long to get the answer to that one, did we?
And will he pile this and not leave a scoring threat?
No, don't pile it.
No, you need to have multiple scoring threats.
Can he even get to be a scoring threat from here?
No, but he can assist to help seal off this cage a bit.
He can with 2 GFIs, or with 1 GFI.
No, right there.
Well, now he's not whatsoever.
Yeah, he's just not a scoring threat now. It's a little scary that the ghoul is the only scoring threat, but... I mean, at least it has sure hands, right? At least he got this ghoul back. Because if this wasn't on a ghoul there, like if this was on the werewolf in that spot, this game was over on a, what, a 3+ dodge in?
Yeah, because even that rookie white is 1 square away.
He's got a 1 die on the ghoul if he wants. can force him sideways only. Actually, can... Because you have a little bit of a base cage here situation, so you can actually open this right-hand side of the cage up. Fill in the -3 and force the ghoul to go on to tackle. If he wants to stay in scoring range. So for example, you hit with McNaughty Don't Die, push the zombie out. Johnny Fabulous can go up next to the white and the ghoul. You can dodge your guard in on a 3+, and then blitz on a leap, 1 die on the ball. Then you force the the ghoul to step left to the -4.
I don't think he's gonna do any of that.
Where the tackle is.
That's just awesome. Some pretty intense theory crafting. I'm betting he just takes the 2 die uphill with strip ball.
But the strip ball doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything, but I bet that's what he does anyway. Or he just hits some other target.
Or you could just blitz the rookie white and get in the way.
Yeah, I could see that happening too.
Yeah, he could just screen.
I mean,
it's
the
probably
ghouls
not
are
going
not
to be a
the
2 deep
dodgiest
screen,
thing.
so it's just going to be open to blitzing by the werewolf.
Well, I think he can move that Johnny Fabulous in and keep him kind of busy. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, the ghoul doesn't have any sideways movement to give Voyager, so there is at least that makes screening a little easier. The problem is all the rats being tied up, honestly.
Yeah, he just has to go forward or else he's not making it whatsoever.
That's why I kind of like trying to push him into a corner where he didn't have much freedom of movement.
Why do you hate freedom, T-Self? Sorry, it was unrelated. I had to jump on that one. I'm sorry.
Well, it's no longer July 4th. I don't have to like it, right?
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
We're gonna uphill the ball? No, we're just gonna blitz the white. Okay.
Yeah, it splits the white. Fine. You could even put sidestep on the ball just to be super annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything though, does it?
It doesn't do a ton. It's just mildly bothersome.
Yeah. I think he needs line rat dodges here to make this screen good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
He
step
could,
up
I
and
mean,
left.
you could take the Johnny Fabulous hit on that zombie just to, like, make him throw some more dice to free up the wolf for the blitz. I don't know if it'll matter, but, you know, if you get something shitty you don't
I mean,
want,
at the moment, the
and
ghoul
then you
just
have
has
to
a
roll
straight
GFIs.
dodge through.
Right.
So unless you're making dodges with line rats and succeeding them, this is a straight up 3+, 2+2+ to score. That can get easier with...
Oh,
Oh, yep, and that rat's down.
yep.
So I don't think there's actually gonna be any dice required for the score other than the GFIs. It depends on what we do to this Storm Vermin. So you just straight up hit him with the white.
Mm-hmm.
That gets rid of the tackle to the left. Unless you don't get him down, but then you have a second hit with the Flesh Golem. Oh, well, push is bad, but the Flesh Golem has an extra hit. That's a 1 in 9. Then I guess you're blitzing the sidestep.
Bernie,
Could be
right?
annoying if you
Yeah.
don't get him down.
Yeah.
But you got tackle palm, so
He can make the first hit 3 dice if he wants. Oh, yeah, he still could.
you can
He
also
moved
fill
Blasco.
in squares so that he can't sidestep to a bad spot.
Mm-hmm. Well, not really. I mean, he's still got the sideways one next to that other ghoul, or golem.
Yeah. We nail him first try. So now we just have the The flesh golem hit.
Huh.
Well, these piles have not been great.
Gosh, that's shitty either way, right? Like 2 dice without block or 3+.
He can make it a 3 dice. So if he pulls the zombie with guard in, okay, well he just takes
He's
2
not doing
dice.
that. Come on.
But
Come
if he
on.
had pulled the zombie with guard in,
You
and
know
hit
he's
with
not
the other
doing
zombie
that.
with
Come
guard,
on.
he could have made it a 3 dice.
Take every obvious move and thing
No, it's
that
just-
you would occur to you normally to do and throw it out the window.
Oh, sorry, it's been over a season since I last played with Jimmy.
This is burrito time, man. So standards and practices are gone.
But yeah, Jimmy gets it in, so not as bad as it could be, is the result of this half.
That's a t-shirt right there. Jimmy gets it in, not as bad as it could be.
The rats still have a chance to one turn though.
Yep.
It sounds like a Tinder
Potentially.
date.
And with movement 9, agi 5, sidestep leap, it's a pretty good chance. Do we have a sidestep guy?
He's got the
We do.
Agi 5.
So, as scary as it sounds, like, do you put both flesh golems and the ghoul on the line?
Fuck yeah.
If you want to prevent
No, you
the
have
one
3
turn,
stand
yeah.
firm. Just put all 3 stand firm there. Okay, never mind. You don't need to risk the ghoul.
Yeah.
Anything that's
Just
not
use the
3
line.
stand firm on the line here is just the wrong play against these rats.
No jugs. Yep. In the jugs free zone.
Yeah, you have 3 stand firm for a
He's
reason.
not doing
if you're,
it.
He's
if
putting
you're not going to
zombies
use
on
him
the line.
here,
He's putting zombies on there. He's not doing it.
This is like one of those catch-22 situations where the rats really have you by the balls. It's like, if you put 3 stand firm there, they get claw palmed, and your second half sucks. If you put 3 zombies there, they one turn on you, and then they're up 3-1.
well, this is exactly the point that I brought up in the game earlier, is that on turn 8, people like to one turn defense with the back line, and that's it, because they don't want to risk losing good players that usually have stand firm
Wait, does Jimmy
for the rest of the game.
does Jimmy think this is turn 9?
I think he does.
Maybe. It's
With
all
this-
that asshole vodka, dude.
This is a turn 9 setup.
It's getting into his brain. This man's inundated with butt vodka.
because this is a turn 9 setup. Like, this isn't a bad one turn attempt. This is just not remembering that this is turn 8.
Well, I'd go for some pancakes. I don't know about you guys, but
I think Haringzord put it great earlier today. This is just not a one turn defense.
But if he thinks it's turn 9, his Claw Palm Wolf is on the sideline.
oh, it's butt plug tequila.
Wait,
I'm sorry,
yes,
I got that
yes,
mixed up.
and his ghoul. So he's not thinking it's turn. What? This makes no sense.
Who knows? The man's a kook.
The setup would be great if you took all 3 stand firm and placed them on the line instead of zombies.
God, I think it'd be great if you took all fucking day with it, burrito. Come on, man, let's go. Oh, sorry, I thought I was muted.
The thing is, if you just have the 3 stand firm on the line, it doesn't matter where you put the rest of the pieces. They can't get it anyway.
It really doesn't. It doesn't make any difference.
Well, I mean, Crystal Hunter gets to do a one turn, so at least we get to see that now. No, it's a very easy one turn Voyager.
He doesn't even have to go through tackle.
He's got an
At all.
Agi 5 blodge step leap. It's like,
And you just dodge because there's no tackle on the field. And the diving tackle, you don't go anywhere near.
Yeah, he's learned that lesson, I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, no rerolls is a thing. You are right. Like, there are definitely dice that have to be rolled. It's probably around 40%. 30-something. Usually what these turn out to be. Maybe a little lower. But when we're talking about, like, you know, something that could win the game, you don't want to give your opponent a 30% chance to win the game. Because I'm pretty sure a one turn here just wins the game for Crystal Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just takes all the pressure off him. He just is able to score a quick 2-turn to go up 3-1, and then it's really hard to drop a 2-touchdown lead in a half.
I've done it. I'm just saying. Sorry, I couldn't help that one. I had to let that out.
I've almost done it.
Como Stern still haunts my dreams. The man's a beast.
Was that the 5-4 game? Yeah, that was the 5-4
Yeah,
game.
yeah. Yeah, that game was ridiculous.
Good kick. With the kick skill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what were we saying about rerolls?
That's big. Yeah, that's... Ooh.
At least the kick is in a good spot, though.
So he does have accurate. So the pass isn't the worst. It's not the great.
Pass to the big hand and hand
Looks
off.
first. Is
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you passed the
That's
big
gonna
hand.
need a reroll.
Yeah, I don't think you want that.
Like, you just have to reroll it. There's no reason.
It might still be doable. Oh, no, he rerolled it.
You can move that other line rat back. Get a 3 dice with the Palmer.
Nope. I'm just going for it, man. He's feeling it. He's got the fever.
Like, he didn't need a push, so... He's gonna palm on this because why not?
Okay.
So we need to pick it up, pass it to the big hand, run up, hand off, and then leap 2+2+2+ out.
Yep.
So 4 2s, one of which has a reroll to it on the ending of this, and then a 3 with a reroll. A 4? Is this a 4+ pass?
Pickup's good? It's not good. I'll tell you that much.
It is a 4+ pass. He gets the 5 on it.
Did he get it?
Catches
nice.
it.
Pass
So
save
5
day.
2-ups. 5 2-ups with 1 rerollable. Oh, there's the first one.
Well, at least this guy didn't die, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's on the catch and not the GFI, right?
Yeah.
Or the leap.
Or the leaper, yeah.
Well, a 1-1 halftime means that this is either coach's game at this point. You still like to put the advantage in the Rat's favor, but a lot closer than it could be.
It's still in my head, man. I'm sorry. It's still like, yeah, Jimmy Burrito just kind of slipped in, and not as bad as I thought it'd be. I just can't get it out now. It just cracks me up.
That's something else that could be on a t-shirt.
Yeah, not really making the rats disappear enough. I agree with that.
What's he leaving out? This setup is so janked. It's just kind of okay. It makes some sense, but all right, I like that better actually. That's not too bad.
Protecting the wolf and the ghoul. Flesh golems in the middle because they're slow. I don't hate this.
No, this is good.
Oop, flesh golems to the outside. Okay.
Why have kick if you're not gonna field it?
Yeah.
I think in this situation it makes sense.
Does
you
kick
have a lot
really
of guard
matter
zombies
versus
like if your other zombies are
fasting
crap
like this?
But
Kick it short and hope for a blitz.
That's some pretty wishful thinking.
yeah, and kick is just not that great against Skaven, to be honest.
Yeah. Skaven, Wood Elf, teams like that, where they can keep some movement 7+ guys deep. Doesn't seem that amazing.
Yeah, it was very good on the one turn for sure. Forced a much longer pass. Now we're gonna see whether Crystal Hunters. Let me switch view quickly. Behind the rats.
Why isn't it 7-0? I had high hopes, and it's kind of just 1-1 so far, which is sort of boring.
Well, I'd assume that 7-0 probably had a bunch of blitzes and no sure hands involved. Does he move this line rat for the free catch?
I think you do, yeah. You might as well try it.
I guess the only problem with that is then you're moving a line rat backwards in order to hand off, whereas you'd rather have that line rat screening.
I would probably just put it in front of the ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they'll still scatter onto him and he'll catch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't happen. So it looks like he's setting up for a Claw Palm Blitz onto either Havarti or Melty Monterey Jack. It's gonna be harder though with the push result from the first claw.
Yeah, he needs the knockdown. That'll determine which side he's going to go to.
Yeah. Or I think at this point you can't go after Havarti anymore. And you do get the knockdown on the right side, so it seems like the white would be a good choice now.
Oh, did you switch your camera?
I did.
God damn it. Okay.
I like being behind offense.
I just want to make sure that when you say right, we're on the same right, not the wrong right, you know? Right?
Are you on the right or the left right?
I'm on the right.
Okay.
Okay.
This time we get the POW.
And
piling on.
Nada.
God.
Well, I mean, it's only fair, right? The werewolves pile-ons were pretty crap all game. So.
Yeah. These guys suck at punching. Should go back to punch school. That's a real school, I bet.
Potential for this Wrestle Gutter, who's a bit exposed here. Maybe he eats a Padrocito hit. Ooh, that's actually a pretty nice chain push. Chain pushing the line rat further up. There's a little bit more protection.
doesn't look terrible. Probably just move the ball backwards.
Yeah, I think this ball's going backwards.
Yeah. Maybe vanity pass. Maybe throw a little vanity pass in there.
Yeah, there's no rush to score, but there's absolutely no need for a vanity pass.
Come
whatsoever.
on, man. Why do you hate freedom?
Andy Dabo with vanity pass here.
Well, I mean, he's got... Oh, no. Okay, I guess that's the thing.
I mean, it's still a turnover, but this is
The thing
actually
is, he's
pretty
got
bad because
accurate,
the ball's now blitzable
so-
by the Wolf.
I mean, it's a 2+ and a 2+, you know? It's kind of like... Eh.
The wolf or the white, yeah, can easily blitz that.
I think I'd go with the Wolf just because you get 2 tries and...
Yeah, I'd do the wolf, too. The other thing is the wolf has tackle, so negates one of those.
And it's a 2-die for both
Son.
hits because you can run the white down. The only thing that sucks is that your ghoul is so far away, you're probably not picking the ball up this turn. But, And speaking of so far away...
You don't say.
He's going to be a safety anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Definitely so far away.
Oh, I gotta get more beer, but I gotta see this hit first.
I don't know what to think about safety goal. Like, you're not scoring a second touchdown this drive if your goal's not holding the ball at some point, right?
Right.
Because of the wrestle strip. Like, a werewolf
That's why I
picking this
like
ball up
the-
doesn't do anything.
I like the second ghoul, but it's so hard to pick one up at this time, you know? Like, oh, playoffs, I better get a guy with AV7 and nothing else but dodge. That sounds great.
Gonna go for the
Oh, he's not even...
blitz on
What?
alignment?
What?
Why?
So much what? Potentially
Why
all
is
of
this
them.
happening?
Huh.
Why did that happen?
Might as well pile it on.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna pile that on.
You already hosed the whole fucking turn.
Maybe he didn't go after the ball because he didn't have any recovery?
That wolf is wearing yoga pants.
Potentially. I mean, he could have went for a 2 into a 1 die on the ball and then recovered with the white.
I tell you what, if you're gonna buy yoga pants or wear yoga pants, don't make them the same color as your skin.
Okay. Are we gonna put... We're gonna put this GFI with the guard, right, now? Okay, we're gonna GFI with the guard. Yeah. Okay. I like Havarti on the ball. That's good.
Yeah, that's a good position for him to be.
And you can also GFI this guard in there. Oh no, just guard up the, yeah, makes sense. Place him on the Storm Vermin so that Storm Vermin's not helping this mess out.
And he kind of plugs the hole that was right there in that line.
Sort of.
Sort of, but not really. That's why I said kind of.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this. I'm gonna go get more beer. This is silly. It's a silly game.
So 4+ dodge. Oof, a bit scary. You do have the dodge skill, so it's only a 75%er to fail, but if you fail it, this wolf is picking the ball up and running deep.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
that'd be awful. You have to try and get rid of Havarti.
Yeah. You don't really have a good chain push option. Like, if you could chain push that white into the ball, that would be ideal. You just gotta hit Havarti here. Hope you get the POW. You don't. Man, Nurse's Steel would be so good right here on this Gutter Runner. You could just 2+ it to the other Gutter Runner.
Yeah, I was thinking of a pass, but then passing in 2 tackle zones.
Yeah. No, I think the 4+ dodge handoff is probably the, or 4+ dodge and run away, probably your best shot at this point. Getting this free. Might as well make some other hits first because you can. Yeah, I really can't, Voyager. Once you taste the forbidden fruits, there's no going back.
Okay.
Man, wouldn't it be cool if your ball handlers just ignored tackle zones all the time?
Where's he going?
Oh no, we're just gonna 4+ it. Fake skill.
That's fine. I guess you go the other way. Yeah, opposite side.
25% lose the game.
The only problem is there's more Necro on the other side than there is Rats, because you've committed so much to trying to hit Havarti here, so...
Right. There's just no tackle is the thing. And all those guys are kind of locked up. You could probably get that stop killing my gutters guy out of there too.
Yeah, I guess the only problem is like you just go backwards with this because otherwise, like the right side sucks because they can just hit down all your players there next turn because of all the guard that's in play.
Backwards is smart.
And you want to get
Here is smart.
Yeah, the other gutter on a this one is the one that only needs a 3 and rolls a 3.
I would have leaped. Wouldn't you just leap there? I mean...
The dodge is a 1 in 9 versus a 1 in 6 sort of leap. If you don't want to use your reroll. Because it is an overtime format, I could see saving the reroll.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought the leap was safer than the diving tackle dodge, but maybe I'm wrong.
I like this play, getting the Agi 5 as a scoring position. Where he's not really blitzable.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Wrestle him down, boy. Remember the mama now. You dodge out your other guy, I would think.
Oh yeah, the other gutter has to get out of there.
Yeah.
So 3+, 2+, it's not hard.
You can get El Palacidro on the ball next turn. If you clear out the thrower and a line rat.
Yeah, but it is thankfully just out of reach of him for at least blitzing wise. So
yeah, you can't blitz him, you can get him on there.
Crystal Hunter did keep the ball, like he did like, actually look at the distances. Yeah, I mean he had a reroll full metal, so like technically the leap is safer, but you don't want to use your reroll in the second half for sure.
Oh, why am I not logged in? There we go. That's to log into them Twitches.
But yeah, the white can hit this thrower. Havarti can hit one of the line rats. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Metal. I probably would have done the play he did too.
I don't. Never agree with Metal, it just encourages him.
Okay, now we're going to go for Safety Wolf. A much better safety because he does have Tackle Mighty Blow, but it does mean we're not pressuring the ball. Oof. I wouldn't have hit the Gutter Runner with the Mighty Blow. I think I'm going to try to get the Stormburner.
Nice. Fair.
Can chain push the guard zombie free to blitz the Agi, but it's not a great blitz. I always think for your blitz here, you might want to just like use Havarti to push McNaughty don't die out of the way, and then blitz through with the white to get more pressure on the ball here. I'm just gonna blitz with the ghoul onto the gutter runner. Finds a POW.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Could be useful. This does mean that there is no scoring threat this turn. No, gutter runner's invincible. He's fine. I think he already has a 3-die with the flesh golem on the gutter runner.
It's weird he went backwards. I think he'd go forward with that
Big
guy.
dub skull. That's gonna eat a reroll. That's not good.
Fast reroll. Instant.
Yeah, I think he needed to reroll that.
He's gotta send somebody down there. He can't just like, I'm gonna sit here and punch your guys for 0 effect for 5 more turns, and then let you run it in. Like, he needs to put a threat on the ball. So I don't know what this is.
I'm gonna foul this strip gutter. Oh no, strip gutter's still staying.
I
Yeah,
agree
it's
with
just
you,
a
but
lineman.
I think that's what the ghoul is. The ghoul is the most
Threat.
forward threat
Is the ghoul? Yeah,
because he can get
the current ball.
he can get
carrier-
almost anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
with the current ball
Next
carrier
turn.
being, you know, not having block.
Yeah, next turn we'll see some pressure, hopefully.
I see what's happening, Metal, and it's yeah, it's Blood Bowl. Let me reset this. My Cabal vision just
Technical
blew up.
difficulties.
Is that better?
Oh, fell down. Removed himself like a dumbass.
Yeah, that's Cabal vision. Cabal vision doing things.
There should be more Blood Bowl PowerPoints, and I would actually want to see PowerPoint.
I don't think I fixed it yet, so wait a sec. It's just got a little
They're
better.
saying it looks good. The chat says it looks good.
No, it's the game. I need to quit the game and restart it.
Really?
Yeah, the game is all of a sudden taking up like 80% of the CPU, which it shouldn't be.
Oh, it does that to me all the time. That's normal.
So we'll be back in a quick sec. You guys can still keep talking about the game while they can't see.
Nothing happened. He failed a GFI and KO'd himself, a zombie, so like a fresh zombie that no one gave a shit about. His background porn download kicked in. I don't think T-Self downloads porn. I think he just kind of makes it and watches it later.
And how would you know this?
He strikes me as that type. Does all the acting himself. A man and his trombone. Nothing's happening though. I mean, he stood a rat up, and now he's just kind of standing there doing jack all.
Just thinking. Oh, he's moved the ball up
Mark the
into
white,
base contact with a white.
I think
That
there's a
does not
spoiler in the
seem-
middle, but look out. T-Self gets all uppity about spoilers.
Is it too soon for that joke?
Blitz
Sorry.
blitz with the thrower on the white, does nothing, pushes in.
Gives
Moves
him
the
2
thrower to
dice
mark
on
him.
We're back
Does
in.
not find a POW though. Just
Does
a
not
push.
get him. Has another 2-die though, with an unskilled line rat.
Oh, well, we're catching up to
Yeah.
you guys a bit.
He's got to get that Agi 5 out of there, and he cannot go forward. Oh, there he fights a pal.
Pal Savardi with an unskilled line rat.
Well, I mean, I saw him do it with the claw when you said that, so at least it wasn't with the claw, right?
What happened was Jimmy kind of snuck in from behind there, and you know, wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Oh yeah, look, now my Blood Bowl is only taking 40% of my CPU instead of 80.
That's crazy. Mine always does like 60 something, 60 plus. It's a poorly coded game for poorly coded people, I guess. Okay. Agi 5 moves backwards.
Ball technically not safe from the ghoul here.
No. He's got to move
I still have no idea what causes that to awesome. So apparently people have been saying that my audio in the game, like just the game audio, sounds like it's underwater, but I have no idea what's causing it.
Huh. That's weird.
Okay, this gutter runner coming over to screen off the ghoul.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, that prevents the ghoul from coming around the back.
Oh, line rat dodge. I'm gonna re-roll it in an overtime format.
Oh. Not a good re-roll.
Definitely not.
Still got that wrestle guy just standing there like, punch me, I don't care. I like it.
Still think he should be punching the claw power, but... Yeah, I do use a mixer for metal. I actually use voice meter.
See, I was using voice meter for a while, and after I left it on for more than like an hour sometimes, and sometimes just randomly when I would just turn it on immediately, it would do like full-on robot voice.
That happens every so often, but I just hit the reset button.
And I was doing that, and sometimes it would work, and then sometimes it would just go right back
mine
to
doesn't
robot,
happen
so I just
as often as it seemed to happen for you, so...
Yeah, mine was a lot, so I just gave up. Fuck you, voice meter.
You know, I like voice meter because it lets me set Discord separately.
Sure.
In-game and stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, it makes sense.
Oh. Power Apple,
aggressive.
the last one used on the Storm Vermin.
Well, that would have been a big loss for this half.
I don't think he intends for there to be more than just this drive, so...
Well, keeping that piece on the field helps ensure that.
2 big stuns this turn, though.
Kind of forces the direction he needs to go now.
Well, the left side is the open side. The 2 safeties are on the right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that the safety's going to become central this turn.
Yeah, that wolf can go anywhere.
And I'd like him to be a little further up, like he's way too far back. He's got 8 movement. He doesn't need to be 4 squares from the inside.
I'm really, really thinking this turn through. This is like the slowest turn he's had all game. Yeah. You put the man on the spot and he slows it down.
And another big stun.
Definitely not going that way. That way is death. Go in the other
blitz the oh, another big pow.
Oof. Oof.
And a pow and a blodge.
And he can come up and foul it if he wants. Also can base the ball. Yeah, just gonna stand there, force some dice.
He's got really nothing to foul it with.
Wolf, yep, as I thought, he's just going a bit more central and a bit closer. Like him to be maybe one more square closer, but no, we're gonna go backwards.
No.
Now he's gonna go even farther back.
Oh my god, why? Why?
All the way.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't even blitz rats that are in scoring position from back
You
there.
don't know that. There might be some sort of mystery rat back there.
He has to do
That's
geophies to
coming up
blitz a
later.
rat that's in scoring position. That's just...
Look, all I know is don't wear yoga pants the same color as your skin, alright? That's all I'm taking away from this game. Because it looks weird. Potential to get the ball to lick. And
Yeah,
make
you can definitely
interesting
get the
things
ball
happen?
too licked, but it can't really go far enough.
He would have to do some real bullshit.
He could screen it off, I guess, with Bernie and Johnny Fabulous.
Johnny Fabulous, yeah, he could. That's what I'm saying. It takes some real bullshit, but it's possible.
Voyager thinks that Jimmy is not using the Market
Yeah.
Wolf to prove the haters wrong.
Yeah, he rolled that badly hurt on purpose.
Yeah. Didn't regen it too.
Yeah, I'm sure
Don't
of
need
it.
this. Air G5 Gun Runner showing off by dodging into a tackle zone rather than out to go one square. Gonna blitz down the ghoul, finds a big pal.
Yeah.
This is the armor roll that really is going to decide this game, I think.
I think he's gonna go backwards again. I don't think he's going forwards.
Yeah, you are right, Voyager, actually. The badly hurt one is the homegrown one, so he is relying on the market one.
Oh.
But he's saying, look, I'm just going to move him away, and we're going to do this without him. We're just going to make some hits and keep the ball safe-ish.
I kind of wonder where he's off to here. Are we going backwards some more? Or?
He's just going to keep it where it is, I think. Maybe one square backwards.
You can't keep it where it is. You're just gonna get blitzed.
Yeah,
by the
keep it
ghoul.
there.
Well,
Yeah.
one square backwards. We'll have to make dodges then. I guess the dodge isn't that bad around the edge of the gutter runners. No, they're just gonna hand off to the blodge.
Underwater?
In blodge we trust, as we foul the ghoul.
Oh.
Not good. Not good.
You don't like that?
Foul doesn't work.
No.
Now the ball is based.
I would have liked it more if the foul worked.
Can he make this a 3-die? Yes, very easily.
Awesome.
Gotta love those uphills.
Not rewarded for it. Just a knockdown. These
Still,
teams
there's
are
like
not...
2 guards here. This is just a free 3-die on the ball.
Yeah, they're not really putting the hurt on each other. Luckily, Jimmy's in no position to retrieve this ball, even if he does pop it loose.
No, because he blitzes with the ghoul, right? And then
Does
he's...
he?
Damn it. You blitz with the ghoul and
Behind
dodge
him,
out and
the
get the
ghoul.
ball.
Yeah, I guess if he makes it, yeah.
Sidestep can't even
there.
go forwards either, because of where you're blitzing from.
You just go sideways.
Yeah, it's just gonna go sideways to the left.
Hope that old big hand doesn't catch it.
Yeah, I definitely think he is gonna blitz with the ghoul, Voyager, just to get the ghoul into a better spot for dodging.
Now, if
Think
it bounces
half-
on big hand guy, is it just a straight 3 then, because he ignores the modifiers for tackle zones?
Yeah.
Like Nerves of Steel, kind of?
Yep.
That
It
could be
would work
interesting.
for catches.
No,
No, it's only for
it doesn't work
pickups.
for.
Only for pickups.
It's only for pickups.
Yeah.
It does not work for catches.
So it would be a 5+ catch if you have both the guards touching him. Oh, no, we're
I
just
guess
gonna
we're
put
not doing
some
that.
2-die
Sure.
for no reason.
Get some pushes.
Oh,
There you
we
go.
pow him though. I mean, that's a thing. We hit with the mighty blow, so we got the KO.
Yeah. Out.
Though to be fair, no, that would have been
Didn't
a stun
need it.
without it. No, it would have. No, it would have been a KO with that. And this ball is relatively achievable if you can knock down the claw guy.
Oh, you're right. Big hand only works on pickups. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never gonna use it.
Oh, we do knock the claw down, so now it's just a. Oh, we're gonna scatter it. Okay.
It's gonna scatter. Yeah. That makes sense.
Ball's in a great spot for you now. This zombie can put 2 tackle zones on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ghoul can 4+, 3+ out. Is that even good though? That's why I would have liked blitzing with the ghoul, because the ball just gets to a better spot.
I mean, it's not terrible.
It's better than picking up with the ghoul, right? I mean the zombie.
Yes. It's much better than picking up with a zombie.
I'm not sure
You
I
got
like that position for the zombie.
No,
I can kinda
that's
see
not,
it.
That's not great.
I think one to the right, just being straight on top of the ball and touching both the storm vermin.
You
Yeah,
gotta
so
bring
I'm
the
gonna-
wolf forward now.
Oh yeah, wolf definitely forwards. Do you make a 1-die to free up the... Oh,
There
we're
it
gonna go
goes.
for the dodges. Who needs the dodge
Nice.
skill? Just roll 4s and 3s. Got the
There,
ball.
he's good.
Still a little bit of a problem because the gutter can assist, the storm vermin can dodge.
Yeah, that's a 3+, 2 die, and that ball just popped again. It's not a great spot.
Ooh,
I
and
think-
there's another big KO.
I think he might foul that vermin with that zombie he just freed up.
I
Or
would,
just stand in the
I would
way.
love fouling it.
He
Or
just
at least
stand-
do a GFI.
The guard there is nice too. I don't mind not GFIing because you do want to save the reroll.
can still get a 1-die with a 3+ dodge, though.
Yeah.
You can get a 2-die because he has gutter runner.
I didn't see that guy.
Or he can just go for the 1-die with the wrestle gutter. But I like the tackle.
I was gonna say wrestle or
Yeah.
tackle.
I like the tackle mighty a little better, because if you can get sure hands ghoul out of there, I mean, that's going to be a big problem.
Although wrestle doesn't need a dodge.
Right.
Yeah, wrestle doesn't have tackle, but you open up both down, so it's about the same odds of success. We're gonna go for the dodge with the tackle, though.
Oh,
There's a 3+
come on,
dodge.
guy. So clumsy, meow.
And he's gonna fail it.
What a jackass.
Now, double 1, if the wrestle had gone, it would have been a double skull, so, you know. It's not how
Yeah.
dice work, but might as
Also
well.
a jackass. It's a rat team full of jackasses getting their asses kicked by butt plug vodka. Normal playoff stuff.
So we got, like, a ton of really good hits here. Probably a blitz onto the wrestle strip gutter with El Padrecito. And a bunch of 3-dies coming at the big hand guy who doesn't have block with block.
Yeah. Yeah, he gonna get it.
Flesh Golem
That's
gonna
kinda
tie
weird.
up the Storm Vermin, which I like. About the only thing that's not great this turn is Havarti's not really in a good position. But you can 3-die the Big Hand Gutter Runner towards Havarti, and then it is in a great position.
Nope, piling it on.
I would not have piled that, but that's
Does-
just me.
Does nothing.
Like, it's stunned. Like, your wolf is much better standing up and screening.
Has he made any injuries with that pile on?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Just making sure.
Okay, I like
Didn't
that.
he?
Didn't go for the 3-die, but because of not going for the 3-die, he pushes him towards Havarti, getting diving tackle on him.
Yeah, that's good.
And he gets a 3-die with Havarti if the zombie just bases up the line rat. Or we just take a 2-die with Havarti.
Or just take a 2-die, I guess, yeah. And just injure him. I mean, who even cares? It's fine.
And that's another armor bust on a Gutter Runner, because we've used
Yep.
both of our Appos aggressively.
Well, I hate to say it, but it's game over for these rats, it looks like.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be very difficult for him to get this ball off the ghoul at this point.
Yeah. Alright, what were you saying, Stout?
I was gonna say, if that's the Gutter Runner to lose, if you're gonna lose one, so
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Agi 5-1 only got KO'd, which is much better.
I think he's gonna foul this,
No,
Stormvermin
Voyager,
maybe,
they
huh?
were both, I think they were both absolutely correct Appo usages. Just one of those things that you run into when you are trying to win games, you know?
The old +3 assist foul on the Stormvermin with the Apo gone.
I mean, you have a zombie that's not doing anything, so you might as well.
He's just standing there, staring at him.
I think you want to use, yeah, go for the foul.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh.
Got the stun, but send off. This does mean that one of the gutters can now go threaten the ball. But I mean, El Padrecito will be there to stop that.
Right.
Because jump up is a very good skill.
It's not very threatening. I think we're using the word threaten very loosely.
Yeah, it's not threatened at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say like the wrestle line rat is the more scary threat. But we're just gonna base El Padrecito with that guy, so...
I thought he would have based the golem and the wolf and then blitzed with that Stormvermin. But I guess we're blitzing with the thrower instead. And maybe try to just force a score.
I mean, that's his only chance at this point is to force the score, but I don't know if he
Right.
can. He's got enough rats back, maybe.
I think he can. Jimmy's pretty separated from the rest of his team.
Yeah. I didn't like moving the ball so far away. I would have kept it near all the
especially
players.
now.
Yeah.
Can he get back to all his players this turn?
He could.
If he blitzes
maybe.
the
I mean,
thrower, he can. You can get everyone around
Yeah,
the cage up
or-
there. It means, like, you can get the jump up hit too.
it's not a great cage, though. I mean, it's kind of a shit cage.
Yeah, you can get guard on it, so the guard zombie Troxbirds can come over. Oh, that guard's good too there. Now you get the jump up hit. Actually, no, that guard's not good there. Troxbirds would have been a much better spot. Okay. Now you have a good...
I think he's just taking the hit in the score, man.
You can't score now. You give
I think
rats
it's
2
what he's
turns?
doing. I think that's what he's doing. It doesn't look like he's recaging. Does it look to you like he's recaging?
No.
Okay.
I hope so.
Well, then he's probably taking the score.
You can't give rats 2 turns.
I know, man. I'm with you. We are on the same page, sir.
But he's taking his hits and then he's gonna score.
It comes back to what I said earlier. Like, take everything you know about Blood Bowl, all the fundamentals,
He can still
and
recage
logic,
this, though. Like he
and
still
just
has
throw
a
it
cage
out
here.
the window. Because it's burrito time, motherfucker.
He's not recaging.
He's not recaging. You think he said that in chat, like it's burrito time, motherfucker? Because that'd be pretty
Well,
sweet.
he KO'd the wrestle. That's a thing. He doesn't. Okay, he doesn't have to recage now. He could just run back behind that flesh column, right?
Yeah. Or he could run behind that zombie with guard and then take that jump up hit. And he'd probably be okay.
Yeah.
Because he could reposition Turleena first bowl.
That KO might actually make him reconsider scoring.
I hope not.
I hope not. That's not a good spot though. That's
Hey, jump up.
well,
fails.
I guess he's got a diving tackle on that Stormbird.
Well, we've seen at least one smart move this turn, not re-rolling the jump up failure.
Whoa, hurtful. Jeez.
I've seen a lot of coaches get pretty aggressive with their jump up re-rolls.
Hmm. What are you doing, Burrito Man? Let's go. Go time.
You just have to
Probably.
go behind this flesh column, right?
I would, yeah, that would be the play. And the 8 movement gives you so many options too. Like you can easily retreat and then like I can run it in from almost anywhere on the pitch.
Oh, no, we're trusting in Blodge. Okay.
What the fuck was that? Like, he moved to square. What are you doing?
Hashtag trust in Blodge.
Oh, that's a terrible hashtag.
That's just a little tease for you, Michaels.
Yeah.
Hashtag Blodge never fails.
Sure.
So what are we gonna see? We're gonna see a dodge.
It's gonna push him into the end zone.
No, it's
and
got
get the
sidestep.
touchdown. That's what I'm saying. Like he'll push him and he'll sidestep into the end zone and be like, "Ah, I wasted your turn, loser." Probably. No, I don't. This is terrible.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing great here. If you get a POW onto...
There was a 4-3 blitz.
Oh, we're gonna go with the 2 heads gutter runner to get out. Double GFI.
The GFI, sure.
Now we can
4-3 blitz.
dodge blitz with thrower.
4-3 blitz with tackle.
No, he's gonna go with the thrower.
Yeah, thrower.
About a 50-something% chance to get the knockdown with 1 reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasting a turn is good, because if he goes to turn 16 with 3 stand for him, that's pretty much game. So he can
Yeah,
score
this
next
is-
turn and be fine.
If he puts him on the line.
/ during this
Right.
turn.
Did he learn a lesson from the last time? Don't know. Hard
I'd
to
hope
tell.
he did. Oh, we're gonna go for the 4-3.
Doing the
and we're doing
4-3.
it with tackle.
Yeah, double 5s for the win.
That's a push.
Ew.
That's a POW.
There we go.
Step back inwards field? No.
Yeah, you gotta go back.
Pile it on.
Do you pile this? Oh, you do.
You do, I guess. Oh, I kind of did something. I mean,
the werewolf can
Sorta.
still score from there.
right.
You-
Well, I think the plan is you dodge that thrower out and hand off to the
Yeah,
lich.
top line rat is definitely like you're just dodging this throw, picking it up and hucking it to the line rat, right?
Yeah, there he goes.
There's the 6s.
Gets the pickup.
Unfortunately, he's used a lot of the 6s up on picking the ball up. Does he still have 1 left for the pass?
Well, it's not like there's a finite amount of 6s.
Pass is a 1 and a 3. I'm not gonna work. Oh no, it does work.
Oh no, it's a 1 and a 6.
Oh my god, and the rats are gonna win. Oh my god. And this is why you don't trust in Blodge.
Well, that's not fair. He did have tackle, so
Yeah, but he just
there was
left
no
it out
Blodge.
there. If it was
He
behind
did just leave it out there.
the flesh
He
golem
could have gone
and
backwards.
zombie.
Oh yeah, no, that was not safe whatsoever. I don't think he was expecting to get the vermin out.
Oh, thought he was going to make another 4-3.
Is there actually a player that can stop this?
No.
No. He can get
The best
tackle
he
on
can
the
do
ball.
is he can mark.
Yes,
he can mark the ball with the wall.
He can mark the line rat and force a 3+.
That's it.
And
I'll be right back.
don't like count him out yet, because the ghoul is still on the field, right?
Yes.
And like movement 8 with sidestep is actually a relatively decent 1 turn, especially if the rats don't have enough players to backline. No, the golem was like way too far away.
It's 2 squares short.
Yeah. But you just have to hit down the storm vermin and mark with El Padrecito.
You don't even have to hit the vermin. It's not
don't?
in the way of getting the wolf there.
Oh yeah, you don't. You might as well blitz it though. Or do you want to... Would you rather blitz this gutter runner? Can you get a 3-die on this gutter runner? No, it needs a GFI. I'd blitz the thrower with Mighty Blow. I think the thrower with Mighty Blow is your best chance at removing a rat, which is what you're going to need. Is he giving up?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're going for the ball. First GFI, that sucks. You want to keep it too, because you
There you
really
go.
need a GFI. I think you...
Mm.
I don't know about that reroll. I don't know about
No?
that reroll.
He needs it in order to get to overtime. There's no point in holding on to a reroll for
Right.
overtime if you're not going to make
No,
it.
because the 1 turn still exists, right? And I thought the 1 turn had decent chances with a reroll. So I don't think being on that line rat gives you enough of a chance to just go to overtime on the spot. Like,
Well,
it's
the
only a
3+
33%
fails, I mean.
chance, right?
Mm.
Whereas that makes the 1 turn... Is the 1 turn increased by enough to make it matter? Yeah, is the 1 turn... Is doing the 1 turn with a reroll better than a 5+? That's the question.
Alright, but you better make this 3+, or it's bottom field OT.
It's a 6,
Yep,
so...
and he's up.
He made it. What else did you expect him to roll?
A 5, maybe?
Just to change it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Give the 3 just to tease him. How many of the rats come back? 2 of them. So there's probably enough to set up a backline now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 5 enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 is just
now
enough. He got
this is a
exactly
proper
enough.
He's not setting up a back line, though.
Okay, so he's
He's
gonna make
trying to
the
set up a 1 turn.
defense, but this isn't.
He's setting up a normal person 1-turn defense that makes sense and stuff.
But I don't know if this has enough players to stop it.
It makes it slightly more difficult, but it doesn't prevent it.
Right.
And the
With
way
no
he's
rerolls,
set up
too,
his
it's a pain
line
in the
here
dick.
is actually wrong. So because he's left this one space gap between them, Frenzy can push sideways and then back into the line. So he doesn't even have to use his blitz for the first hit now. And because it's a sidestep ghoul, that first Frenzy... oh no, you still need to open up a gap. To push
Still need a gap there, guy.
Yeah.
That's not true because there's a gap in the middle.
Yeah, you still need a gap, so...
It doesn't matter. What happens is people do all these dice and push plays, and they get the guy, and he gets to the length that he needs to go, and then they just fail the pickup. So none of this matters, because he's just going to roll a 2 on the pickup anyway. Let's be realistic here.
Well, it's not just your opponent failing a 3+ though, Metal. It's also you succeeding 2 more 2+. Like, it wasn't free. That reroll wasn't, you know... Making that reroll doesn't guarantee that the wolf stands next to that player. Wolf's in a weird spot.
Because I think he's blitzing with Havarti right now, I think, in this setup.
Okay, blitzing with Havarti.
He still needs to
not a
negate
great
these
fan
two
of that,
tackles.
just because
There
you
he
could do
goes.
it without your blitz. Yeah, it's not like losing your reroll doesn't stop you from doing a 1-turn. That's also true. I'd have to like you'd really have to math that out to see what was better. Obviously, the correct answer to all these hypotheticals is not leaving your ghoul blitzable.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that's good.
But that's what makes it fun.
Oh, I've heard fun is fun too. Okay, nobody gets a not a bad kick.
Decent kick,
for the
though.
1-turn attempt. Yeah.
Turns out that hurting the kick on an early turn was a good thing. Okay, do we get the push? Yep. It's one
Right.
push. Okay. One more push. No, 2 more pushes he needs here. Ooh, that's not a push.
And that's game.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's game. It's unfortunate.
Is it?
Oh, no, it's not, because he can still technically fill these 2 squares. It's gonna be hard, though.
What 2 squares? What are these 2 squares? Are you like pointing at the screen that I can't see?
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
Yes. Don't worry, they can see it. You can't.
It's like when I used to call my son when he was 4, and he would be like, "Look at this thing," and he'd be pointing, and I'd be like, "I'm on the phone. I can't see that, but cool."
No, this is really over.
Yeah, this is dumb.
This is done. Talking like 5+5+ dodge. 3 5+ dodges. No, 2 5+s and a 6+.
Sure. Totally doable.
You got the dodge skill though.
Obvious win with dodge skill.
Yeah, I think handing off first also was necessary because you're never going to be outside of 1 tackle zone, I don't think, on this setup. We failed the pickup anyway.
See?
I was gonna say, there you go. There's the example for you.
I'm like a seer.
Thrower grabs an MVP, undeserved. Actually, probably pretty deserved in this game, considering he won the game. Guard Zombie gets a MVP as well. But yeah, I mean, Crystal Hunter took advantage of the one big mistake Jimmy made there. It wasn't looking good for him near the end of the game, but he pulled it through with a clutch play, and you have to commend him for that. I don't think he took many big losses.
No.
Just the armor down gutter runner.
She could probably keep that in.
Yeah, you definitely stole that one, Crystal. But it was good play to keep your options open, and you made the moves you needed to at the end. So
You know, I think the main takeaway is you know, Jimmy snuck up from behind, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. So there you go.
Oh, man. Well, hopefully Crystal Hunter has a good time in the next round without the was that the strip ball gutter or just the, no, it's just the big hand one, right?
Yeah, it was just a big hand.
Just the big hand one. So it's not the worst gutter to lose, but it's not gonna help. That's for sure. I'm gonna throw everyone over to the other playoff cast that's currently happening, so
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch
get
Steak
that done.
Mittens.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a pretty sweet game. Lots of twists and turns to it.
Butt plug tequila.
So go say hi to Steak Mittens for us, and if you guys don't want to see that game currently in progress, leave now. Otherwise, you're going to be joining mid-game.